Here we will just go through a quick demonstration of how the fraction cards work. The fraction cards are just as easy to use as any of the other wilds. They just look scarier. First, the fraction. To work this out, you divide the number by the bottom number, the denominator, and multiply the answer by the top number, the numerator. Percentages. This is the same value as the fraction. It's just another way of writing it. Decimals. This also has the same value as the fraction, and is just another way of writing it. Always check the number of the card belongs to the same times table as the denominator. For example, you could find a half, a third, 2/3, a quarter, or 3/4 of 12, but not a fifth, as 12 appears in the 2, 3, 4 times tables, but doesn't appear in the 5 times table. The non-dealer has no 4 or 15, and cannot make use of 19. 15 plus 4 equals 19. They know that 15 is in the 5 times table, so they know that 3/5 will work with it. 15 divided by 5 equals 3, and 3 times 3 equals 9. So 15 times 3/5 equals 9. So they play the 3/5 wild card, and then take it with their 9, winning 3 cards. The dealer uses their times 2 wild card to make the 4 into an 8. 4 times 2 equals 8, and then builds the answer to 9 by using their 1 card. 8 plus 1 equals 9. As they've used a number card from their hand, their turn is over and they must wait. The non-dealer has no 9, but they know that 9 is in the 3 times table, so they know that 1/3 will work with it. 9 divided by 3 equals 3, and 3 times 1 is 3, so 9 times 1/3 equals 3. So they play the 1/3 wild card, and then take it with their 3, winning 5 cards. The dealer discards their 7, knowing that it will be of less use to their opponent than the other cards might be. The non-dealer builds with their 6 to make 13. 7 plus 6 equals 13. The dealer builds with their 1 to make 14. 13 plus 1 is 14. The non-dealer has no 14, but they know that 14 is in the 2 times table, so they know that half will work with it. 14 divided by 2 is 7, and 7 times 1 is 7, so 14 times a half equals 7. So they play the half wild card, and then they play their 5 card, making a build of 12. The dealer has no 12, but they know that 12 is in the 3 times table, so they know that 2/3 will work with it. 12 divided by 3 equals 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. So 12 times 2/3 equals 8. So they play the 2/3 wild card, and then they play their 1 card, making a build of 9. The non-dealer builds with their 3 to make 12. 9 plus 3 equals 12. The dealer has no 12, but they know that 12 is in the 4 times table, so they know a quarter will work with it. 12 divided by 4 equals 3, and 3 times 1 is 3, so 12 times a quarter equals 3. So they play the 1/4 wild card, and then they play their 6 card, making a build of 9. The non-dealer plays the -2 wild card to make 7. 9 take away 2 is 7, and then builds with the 1 to make 8. The dealer has no 8, but they know that 8 is in the 8 times table, so they know that the 1/8 will work with it. 8 divided by 8 equals 1, and 1 times 1 is 1, so 8 times 1/8 equals 1. So they play the 1/8 wild card, and then the times 3 wild card, and then they play their 11 card, making a build of 14. The non-dealer has no 14. If they use take 4, they will have 10, which is in the 5 times table, and will work with the 2/5. So 14 take away 4 equals 10, and then 10 divided by 5 equals 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. So 10 times 2/5 equals 4. So they play the take 4 wild card, and then the 2/5 wild card, and then they play their 8 card, making a build of 12. The dealer has no 12, and so discards the 9. The non-dealer takes the build with the 12, winning 18 cards. In their next turn, the dealer will discard their last card. The non-dealer will not be able to go, but will still win the remaining cards in the center and will have a 1 card penalty.